Good day to all. Today we can discuss the topic about line in geometry. What is meant by line? Line is generally utilized to connect two different points. So the line is one-dimensional object. Here you see the dark black color 2 points available. Those points are called as entities. We can connect those entities with the straight line. So line can be explained with the technical terms as like a line is a straight one-dimensional entity that has no width and extends endlessly in both directions. Similarly, line connects two entities like those points, and line can be expressed with a general form of equation in Cartesian coordinate system like y is equal to mx plus b. Here m is equal to slope of line, so m is equal to delta y by delta x. Delta y means change in length in y axis, and delta x is change in length in x axis, so that which can be determined from y2 minus y1 as delta y, x2 minus x1 as delta x. Likewise, we can identify the slope. What is the purpose? Let's see. I can explain with the example problem. Yes, here the graph sheet for your understanding. Here the Cartesian coordinate system I presented with the x-axis and y-axis. In that 0, 0 is the origin point of the graph sheet. Then the problem is find the general equation of line which is passing through 3, 2 point and 5, 6 point. So the question is find the y intersection point in Cartesian coordinate system. Likewise, the question is came. So if we connect 3, 2 and 5, 6 points with each other, means where the y-axis, the line meets at the y-axis. Let's see here, the line maybe meets at 0, minus 4. From graphically, I can explain this manner. But in mathematical manner, how can we explain? How can we get those points? Yes, we can explain from the first point. First point, find slope of line. The formula is m is equal to delta y by delta x is equal to y2 minus y1 divided by x2 minus x1. Here there are 2 points available, which is 3, 2 and 5, 6. So here which value is y2 and which value is y1, and other thing which value is x2 and which value is x1. Likewise, we should determine from the given point. Here 3, 2 available, so that I can understand which is x1, y1, and 5, 6 another point also available. I can understand which is x2, y2. So I can substitute those values into the given equation. So y2 is 6. According to the point, y2 is equal to 6. So here I can substitute y2 in place of 6. Okay, I mean substitute 6 in place of y2. After that y1 is 2. So I can replace y1 with 2. Here 6 minus 2 is equal to 4. After that, what about x2 and what about x1? Here you see x2 is 5 and x1 is 3. So I can replace both the terms x2 and x1 with the available numerical values as 5 and 3. So that I can get 5 minus 3. From this I can get 2. So 4 by 2 is equal to 2. So the slope of this considered line is 2. So I can substitute this 2 into our parent equation, straight line equation, which is y equal to mx plus c. So y equal to 2x plus b. Here y and x are the coordinate values, and b is the intersection of point with the y axis. Likewise, the equation is utilized. So we can substitute the m value on the straight line equation. Here you see the straight line equation is y equal to mx plus b. Here I can substitute 2 as m And what about y and x? According to the first point, x is 3 and y is 2. So I can substitute here. For y there is 2 and m I determined as like 2, so I can substitute 2. What is the x value? 3. So 2 is equal to 2 into 3 plus b is the y intersection value. So plus b. I don't know about the y intersection value, so that I directly put the notation b. So I can get b is equal to minus 4. And then what about the next point? Why I utilize this? I can examine the minus 4 is correct one or not as a intersection point with the y-axis. So again I can substitute y comma 6 on the corresponding equation, which is y equal to mx plus b. Here y value is 6 and x value is 5. So 6 is equal to 2 into 5 plus b. Here also I can get b is equal to minus 4. So the intercept point on y-axis at the 0 comma minus 4. Likewise, we can get the intersection point value without any graph sheet or without any graphical method. We can determine the values. After that, what are the rules that are available with the lines? The first one we can discuss about angle rule for line. I can assume the lines are intersect with each other. Then what is the angle? What is the relationship available? Here you see the top side, bottom side, left side and the right side available. Here what is the angle between top side and the bottom side? Yes, top side angle is called as alpha, bottom side angle is called as beta. So here the angle top side and the bottom side are both equal. So alpha is equal to beta. And another side available, which is left hand side and right hand side. Here left hand side I may give the angle as like gamma and delta. Here also gamma is equal to delta, which is the primary rule that is available with the line angles. After that, if I consider two parallel lines which are PQ and RS, if I draw the line in between them, what is the angle? Yes, here you see there are four angles available. Here according to our previous, the opposite side has same angles. Then the another line parallel, if both lines are parallel means the opposite side also alpha is the same. Okay, the same angle available, which is the rule available with the line segments. After that, what about the another top side and the bottom side angle? Yes, here I can mention is as beta. Both the beta is equal. What about the RS line? Yes, there also the beta same with the PQ line beta value. So the angles are common if the two lines are parallel and one intersection line is available between them, means all angles are same. As like this diagram, alpha is equal to alphas and the beta is equal to betas. Likewise we can get. And then how can I divide a line into two equal parts? Yes, here I consider PQ as a line. I make a arc with more than half length. I make a arc. The initial arc I carried out with P as a center and the radius of the arc more than half length of the PQ line. After that, Q as a center and the radius is more than half length of the PQ. So I draw the two arcs like this. I can connect those points with each other. From this I can divide a line into two equal parts. After that I may give name for the meeting point as like S comma R. Likewise I can divide a line into two equal parts. Okay, then how do I draw the perpendicular line? Here also I consider P and Q. From P I can take a radius more than half length as like this representation. After that I may provide the arc on top side or bottom side of the considered line. After that, Q as a center, I can collect the more than half length of the PQ line as a radius and make a arc. Now I identify one intersection arc points. Now I may give the point as S, intersection point notation as S. Now I can collect that S it into the parent line which is PQ. Here I got R. Likewise, I can produce the perpendicular line of the PQ line. After that, how can I draw the perpendicular line from one end, which means P? So, any point at any area in the top side, I consider here top side of the line, any point, I can name that point as R. I consider any point on the top side. Now I make a circle, R as the center and RP as the radius. I make a circle. After that, I can find the intersection point on the PQ line. I named as S. After finding S, I can extend through R point, like I draw a line like this. After that, I can connect or I can name that point as T. After that, I can connect that point into P. Likewise, I can get the perpendicular line of point P. Likewise, we can revert the on Q also. We can get the perpendicular line with the Q point also. Likewise, we can generate the perpendicular line in any area and the any corner points of the line like this. After that, not only perpendicular lines, we can make 60 degree and 30 degree angle with the line layout. Here you see the PQ line is available. I consider R as any point. I make PR as the radius of arc. I produce the arc and I named it RS as the arc. Likewise, I may consider any point on the straight line as the R point. After that, I make PR as the radius. I make R as the center and make an arc on the RS curve. Here I can get the intersection point of U. Now I may draw the line with from P to U point. From this I can get the angular line. Now you see UPQ available. So angle of UPQ is 60 degree. Likewise, we can make the 60 degree line with the line segment. After that, how can I make the 30 degree angle? Here you see the same procedure you follow, and you can connect the U point with the horizontal line. But draw the perpendicular line to PQ line from U. From this I can get T point. Here you see the angle of PUT, which is 30 degree. Likewise, we can make the 60 degree and 30 degree angular lines with the geometry. After that, how can we make the 45 degree line? Yes, I again consider the same PQ line. On that PQ, I again consider the R point at any place. After finding the R, I draw the perpendicular line. After drawing the perpendicular line, I consider PR as the distance. I can mark on the perpendicular line. In that, I may connect from P to that T point. So I mark PR on the perpendicular line and notate that point as T. After notate that point T, I connect P and T with each other. From this, I can get 45 degree line in geometry or graphics for engineering applications. And if I want to do any machining operations, means which is the fundamental mathematics or geometrical calculations that are every machinist having their own knowledge. Thank you all. If you are having any doubt, you may ask me through comment box. Thank you all.